Okay, so today we will see like how to connect to the data, and once we connect to the data, so what are the types of connections we have, like a live and extract, as we discussed, how that live and extract connections will work. Okay, so before that, so let me just create an sample data set. So now I'm not going with the data set what we have already. So now I'll be creating one simple data set. So to understand like how the live connection will work and how that extract connection will work. Okay. So let me just take an Excel and just creating this. So let's say, okay, so I have this data. So now I'll be saving this. I have saved this data. So now let's go to Tableau, and now we will see how we will connect to this data set and how that live and extract connections, whatever we are telling, so those will work. Okay. So let's connect that data set. So there is the live and extract. So I think I have already told you right yesterday. So once you connect, so the screen will be changing to this page, and then the next thing is what you have to do is you can just need to just drag and drop the sheet whatever you have. Maybe so since we just have only one sheet here, so it is just coming up here. So maybe if you have some other worksheets, you can define like which sheet you want to just drag there, and you can just see this information. Okay, so now what we will do is, so we will just check this two connections. Okay, right now it is in a live connection. Okay, so how this will work is, so let me just go to a sheet. So I'll be just keeping all these three fields into the view. See, if you see the same how the data we have in Excel, it was just displaying here. So if you observe in column B, we just kept the blank here. Okay, here we can observe. So what I'll do now is I'll be adding two more lines. Okay, So I just added this. Remember one thing. So if you want to replicate anything in the data set, I mean, like, so once you've done any changes in any of the data source, it's not only Excel, even in databases also, the moment you will do the change, remember that you should save that changes. Then only when you refresh in Tableau, that will appear, otherwise it will not. Okay, so now I'm just saving this again. Now I'll be going to Tableau. So to get this information, see, right now it was just says that still F only. So we just done some change in the Excel file, and which is in the live connection. So how it will replicate here is, you just need to go to data source, and you can click on refresh. So now if you see, it was added here, GNH. So this is how the live connection will work. Since it is in a live connection, so the moment you just clicked on refresh, so the information got changed and it was updated here. Okay, so now maybe let's do one more check also. So maybe even if you would like to delete some of the stuff and add some other things. So what I did is I deleted few things here and I have added one more line. So again, I'm just saving it and I'll be going to the Tableau, go to the data here, refresh. Observe. So wherever we deleted the information, it was deleted, and the new record also, which is added. So the moment you just click on refresh, it was happening. Okay, so now, so this is about the live connection. So I'll just explain you
No,
little.
no.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
mean, in the Mundi sheet low, I mean, in that last column, it was showing null here, but
Mhm.
that previous sheet, it was not showing null.
Where?
Yeah, here it is empty, right?
This one.
C column, yeah, that is
See,
empty.
yes, yes, yes. So now if you go to that worksheet, I just deleted there and refreshed
Yeah,
it.
now I deleted that, but in this, I mean, in the D column, it was showing null, but why it was not showing in the C column null?
Okay, see, here you have the value, no?
Do you get
So
my point?
I didn't deleted it.
Yeah,
See, so what I did in this row is, so column C, I just deleted the value in uh, under column B only. So I didn't deleted the
yeah,
value of column C.
yeah.
So
Now I
that's why,
understand that.
yes.
I mean, here it was showing like, I mean, null, right? B column.
Oh,
In
okay,
that
okay,
C, it
okay,
was
okay,
showing null.
okay, okay. I understood. I understood what is your point. Okay. See, since this column is a string, okay, it was
Okay,
showing as a null. So since this column
okay,
C is an numeric value, so which is like a float value, so which will
okay,
not show as a null. I mean, numerically it will not show as a null. So but it will just
okay.
say
Empty.
blank. I mean, it will be just showing as a blank.
Okay.
So this is what your doubt, right? So why it is showing
Yeah,
null
yeah,
here and why it is not showing like
yeah,
a
yeah.
null, and it was just, so since it is a string, it will written as a null here. So since it is not a
Okay,
string, it will just show like a blank.
okay,
So but both are same. So even what we can do is, so we can use some calculations, and even you can just show this null as blank only. Here maybe if you'd like to show this blank as zero also, you can show. Okay, but for now, I just wanted to just show you that how this live and extract connection is working. Okay, so null and blank both are same, so don't worry about that. But just remember that when it says the string content, yesterday I told you about something, no, like a dimensions and measures. So still we'll be
yeah, yeah.
discussing in the further class about that dimensions and measures. So if you observe this, even if you observe, so the colors of these columns also, whatever we have dragged, is little differing, like this is blue and this is green. So this blue means it is like a string, or it is a discrete value, and this measure value is something like a continuous value. So even if you observe, so these are in the dimensions and C is in the measures. Yesterday I told you one point no, about dimensions and measures. So wherever it says the string values, it will be in dimensions. Wherever it says the numerical value, it will be in measures. So that is what it is coming here. Okay. So now this is about the live connection. I mean, I'll just tell you what exactly the live definition and the extract also. So you are understanding, right? So how that live connection is working now. Now
Yeah, no, understood.
we will see about the extract connection. Okay. So now I'll just select the extract connection. Now I'm going to the sheet again. So what it will do is, the moment if you want to go for a sheet, it will ask you to save the extract of that data set. So this will be in, if you observe here, so Tableau data extract. So this will be saving in your system. So normally what it will do is, it will just go to the My Tableau repository. Under data sources, it will be normally saving it. So you can just save there, or maybe if you want to just change the path also, you can. So now I am just saving in My Tableau repository only. So when you go with the extract connection, for sure you should save your extract, Tableau extract in your system. So I just saved it. And also, whether you guys observed or not, earlier, when it is in a live connection, it just says one data source and just the tick mark, which will be in a live connection. But now it is showing like a two data sets. Just for your understanding purpose, let's do that live connection again and just show you that. So if you observe clearly, so even how you can recognize whether you are in a live connection or extract connection also this way. Okay. So it's not something that you every time you should not go to the data source page. So if you observe here, so this data source icon, only one data source icon, so which will indicate you it is in a live connection. So just now observe, we'll go to the extract connection now and see. If you observe, so the icon of this was changed when we are in the extract connection now. Okay. Now let's do some changes in the data set and we will see how this extract will work. Let's do something like, maybe let's delete this 3. So I just deleted those 3 line items and I just saved it. And I'm going there. Let's try the same thing what we did for live connection. So let's go here and just do a refresh. So nothing got changed. Because so when it is in a live connection, if you go and just do a refresh, it will just do it. But this time what we did, so we have taken the extract of the data and we are working on it. So now if it has to refresh means you have to go to the data and click on refresh all extracts. So then it will show you, so which is the extract you have taken, then you can refresh it. So now if you observe, the refresh has been done for the extract, and the changes also what we have did in that data source has been replicating here. Okay, so this is how that extract will work. And also there is something you can observe here in this extract. If you go to this data source page and you might see something here like an if you go to edit, You can see this incremental refresh. Okay, so in this extract, okay, always you remember two types of refresh will be there. One is the incremental refresh and another one is the full refresh. Okay, so incremental refresh is nothing but it will not just I mean like it will just add the new records whichever is coming. So it will not just allow. If you see, now let me just able to refresh sheet 1, identify using the columns or C, all rows will be added. Okay, see, top, uh, okay, just forgot about that. Yes, all rows by, okay. So let me just go to this. If you see, so here you can observe incremental refresh and full refresh. Here, if you see, all rows will be added. So it means that if you do any change or anything in the data set, it will just do the full complete refresh. Okay, incremental refresh, what it will do, if any records newly added, it will just refresh that. I mean, like it will just add to the data set and rest everything it will just leave as is. So whether if any changes has been done in that Excel or nothing, so it will not do anything. It will just refresh it. So let's just do a check on the incremental refresh now. So it will be based on the column C. Okay. So now let's go to the data set. Now and I'll just do a quick thing. I just added one row. Okay, so I just clicked on save. Now let's go here and see again for your just reference. If you click on normal refresh, it won't happen. Okay, so every time you have to go there and click on the extract refresh, and then the information will be coming there. So even if you see here, so what it happened, so the column whatever we have added, so I mean say to say row, so which is not coming up here. So because if you go to the data set, if you refresh, then it will come, because you did like an incremental refresh. If you see always it will identify the new rows whatever is coming to the data set based on the column C. So if the value is there on column C, then it will. Okay, so now let's try adding this way. Okay, um maybe we'll just leave this as a blank. So now I will just save this. Let's go here and do a refresh. See here, this will do an full refresh. Okay, so it will do the complete data set refresh. Okay, so I mean like so majorly will not observe any much difference between the full refresh and incremental refresh. Okay, so what it will normally do is, so if any new rows is coming into the data set, it will just uh, identify and it will just show you. But when it comes to full refresh, it will completely do an refresh of the data. But why this incremental refresh is there, because maybe let's say if you have an data set, you having like a 10 lakh records or more than, so you're having huge number of records. Okay, so every month you are having some let's say 2 million records which is newly coming. And if you would like to do a full refresh there, it will take too much time. Okay, so then you know that only these rest all the complete data which we have already, which is no change in it. And if you'd like to just do an append of the coming data, that time you will go for the incremental refresh. Then what it will do is it will just leave the data which is already there, and whatever the data coming newly, it will just append that. But wherein if you go to the full refresh, now what it will do, from the data what we have inside the database already and the new data whatever is coming, everything it will refresh completely. So that's what will happen. And also just do this, I'm just doing something here. Okay, I just added this here. Let's save and just go. And I'm just doing an refresh of my extract. If you see, so the data is not at come there. So but again in the data set you can actually see this is coming here. So you know why? Because the extract whatever we have taken, which is up to here only. So even when you do an incremental refresh, so the extract was not taken there. So in that case, what will happen there? So it will not just created that extract. So that's why it is not coming. So now let's go here and edit it and click on full refresh and just remove this and click on OK. Now if you see, it was added. So did you guys observe the small difference what I did in the incremental and full refresh? See, whenever we are keeping the check mark on incremental refresh, only it was adding to the data set, but not to the extract whatever we have created, because it was just adding that information to the data set and it will not be replicating in the main extract whatever we have created. So, but when you do a full refresh, it will be completely changing, and whatever the changes we have coming up in the data set, it will be applicable here. But when you do a incremental refresh, that time what it will do, so it will just add whatever we have, and then again you have to take the extract of that, and then you need to save it. So it will be an repetitive work. So maybe in case of huge data sets when we are coming up, so that time you can just go for the incremental refresh. Otherwise you can just go for the extract and just do a full refresh. So just to let you know that how this incremental and full refresh will work. Okay.
అన్న యాక్చువల్‌గా ఇంకోసారి చెప్తారన్న కొంచెం
Mm.
కన్‌ఫ్యూజింగ్‌గా ఉంది.
Right. I got it. So that's why I'm just coming like, so I'll tell about this extract connections again.
లైవ్
See,
ఈస్ ఓకే బట్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసిన
that's why.
వాట్ ఈస్
See,
ఫుల్ రిఫ్రెష్ అండ్ కన్‌ఫ్యూజన్.
see, I'll just do some thing in Excel. I think so. In terms of the theoretical way, you might have understood what will happen in the data. So when you do that, we'll just go to the Excel and we will just do that. Then you will understand. Okay. So let's go to this Excel. Let me go to a new data sheet. So let's say the same data sets. Okay. See. Okay. Okay, something we have the data like this. So when you are in a live connection, you understood that. So the moment you will do some change, it will come there. So but when you go with the extract also, You understood that instead of clicking on just refresh, if you click on the refresh extract, so it will just do a refresh if you do a change. Now we will see like how the incremental refresh will work. Then automatically you understand the full refresh. Full refresh is nothing but how the normal extract refresh is happening. So just we'll understand about the incremental refresh. Okay, so this is the actual data set, so which you have already taken the extract. Okay, so let's say you are adding new column, I mean like a new line item, so which is based out of column B. So whenever you are seeing any, let's say this is the serial number, and based on this you are adding the data. So even you will give that for the tableau also, based on this column you can identify the new rows and it will add to your data set. So now it will be added um, like a new data set. And what I'll be doing is, so I have done this here, and at the same time I'm just deleting something here. Okay, so when you do an incremental refresh, what will happen is the change what we did here, it will not affect in the data set. So only it will just add this row. And also one thing you should remember is, if this change has to replicate in your original view, you have to take the extract again and do a refresh, because it will not just add that information in your view directly, because it will just be adding this. Why? Because our extract will be till here only, so it was not done that extract to this level whatever we have taken. So it just says the incremental refresh means it will not be touching all this complete extract whatever we have. It is randomly just adding the new row which is coming there. But when you go to the full refresh, I mean the extract, and normally whenever you will do that extract refresh, the moment you will do this change and if you click on the extract refresh, what will happen is it will just take the complete extract again and just refresh it. Then you will see the changes whatever we have done here. So you got it, or you want me to explain in any other way?
No, I already understand.
Okay, so I mean like so you understood that I mean it's a small difference we have, but you just need to be very I mean little, you need to just stretch your mind there. Why? Because and also just this example you guys can remember. So let's say if you have a huge data set, and let's say you have a monthly data which is coming to your database, and every month you're having like 2 million records or 3 million records. So instead of every time refreshing all the data set which is already there, which will not change anything, so just put an incremental refresh and then the data will be refreshed there. I mean like it will be added the data set there, and then we'll go to the refresh extract, and then we will just do that extract again. Then your data will be reflecting automatically. So wherein let's say every month hardly you are getting like an 10,000 records. So then you never mind that, okay, let's put a full refresh, whatever the data will come, it will automatically just do the complete refresh. So just remember this example, you will you can relate actually, so how this will be. Okay, so I would say mm for you guys, maybe just take this as a task for today on this data set. Just create the data set on your own. So it's just not that, okay, so I just created like a ABC and something, so put whatever you want. Okay, so but make sure that the columns has to be on the top row, and the data will start from the first column and first row. Okay, So everything will start from here. So even if you're not putting this on the first row and first column, so there is a way to load it to Tableau, but now you can just put everything, the columns on first row, and let everything start from the first column. Okay, just try to put some random data. Maybe you can just create an like a student table, like a name, a roll number of the student, and then add some subject and create some marks, and just randomly create some table, some data set, and just connect that to Tableau and explore yourself, like how this live is working and how this extract is working. So even when you put on that incremental refresh, how that is working out, you can just check that. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Anna.
So now this is about the live and extract connection. So one thing I would say, like a little explanation on the live and extract is, um, so what is live basically is nothing but, and in which what kind of cases you'll normally go with the live connection and extract connection. You may have these doubts, right? So because we are just I just given some random example for you that, so when this extract connection you might use, and that too the incremental refresh when you can use, I just told you. Okay, likewise, maybe even for the live connection, so how you can go and how you will do that is, let's say you have one data where it is refreshing every minute or every day. You can just take, let's every day. So even for every day also we can keep on extract, and we can, if it is a small data set, if we can just keep on extract, and we can do a scheduling of the refresh. But just let me tell you, so if it is refreshing every minute, okay, let's take some stock exchange value data sets, so if we see our NSE data. Okay, so National Stock Exchange data, so which is a business data, so it will be every second it will be updating, right? So if you connected to those kind of data sets, so you cannot go with the extract connection there. Why? Because it will be every second it will be updating, and you cannot do and refresh on every second for that extract connections. So when that time, you can just go with the live connection, and you can just auto run that updates. The moment you will connect to this, I mean, when it says the uh, I would say database. Okay, so since we connected to Excel, we just do a refresh. So this one, so you can click on this auto update worksheet and auto update filters. You can just check this, and if you connect to that kind of database, so the moment you will just save and just publish into the server, every minute the dashboard they will refresh in the server, so they will be seeing. So normally when we are having an cricket, so the moment if the score is not reflecting, we'll just do a quick refresh of the page, right? When you are observing score in Crickbuzz or somewhere. So the same way, so in Tableau server also, if they will just click on that refresh, the data will be updating automatically in the dashboard. Okay, but the data will be updating every second to second, since it is in a live connection. Okay, so